Top of the morning to you laddies and lassies. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Now I know that this St. Patrick's Day feels vastly different than previous ones, but I would like to remind you that life goes on, and eventually things will all settle down a little bit, and we can all return to living our best, cost-effective lives. You have my word on that. Besides, aren't we blatantly ignoring the obvious? This self-quarantine period provides us the excellent opportunity to binge-watch and or catch up on some TV shows you may have missed. For example, Pretty Little Liars, the Perfectionists, which celebrates its 1-year anniversary this Friday, and was also where I had my first taste of the subject of today's video and of Vogue's March issue, Billie Eilish, specifically her song My Boy, placed in the love scenes with Mona and Mason and Dylan and Andrew. Since they're both in separate clips, I'll link both of them in the description below. While I'm a little bit adverse to song placement on Pretty Little Liars, I thought it was a particularly appropriate use, and certainly quite fitting. I thought that was the last I would hear about this Billie Eilish, but apparently I was dead wrong. She's now the toast of the town, and I don't know when and where you had your first taste of Billie Eilish, but it might have sparked a lifelong love affair for you. I can't speak for you, but I can speak for myself in saying that I had an innate curiosity about Billie Eilish and her line of body of work, and so hopefully this magazine will satisfy that curiosity. The Outsider, how Billie Eilish reinvented pop stardom. Plus, with spring right around the corner, this week will be the first day of spring. We have a spring awakening section in here. Tradition gets twisted, classic gets cool, and pretty gets punk. Now, I've been quoted on record as saying that any magazine retail that costs over $7 is mutiny. And this is mutiny. This $7.99, and with tax, because I purchased this in tandem with Cosmopolitan's March issue with Lucy Hale, which I can tell you is so far superior. I purchased both of them from the Barnes & Noble at the Clifton Commons in Clifton, New Jersey, and I had to pony up $8 and something cents. Something I'll never be reimbursed for by Billie or her team. But you know what? Just as she doesn't give two whacks about that, or my comments about this issue, or her line of work, I really don't give a rat's ass about Billie Eilish. But I do have some amount of respect for her for one facet. I'll tell you what that is. You Billie Eilish stans will be mighty pleased to see not one, not two, but 3 covers of your newfound queen. And mighty fine looking, especially for St. Patrick's Day. Billie's style is something else. This is a letter from the editor-in-chief, Anna Wintour, a world of change. And boy, given these circumstances, that couldn't be more appropriate. This month we bring you 3 covers, each shot by a different photographer, along with many more images and works of art inside of our March cover star, Billie Eilish, the young pop singer who has become rather a cultural provocateur in the last year or so. A cultural provocateur for the better. And has earned 5 or 6 Grammy Awards, including the 4 major categories. Among them, for When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Album of the Year. But before we get to Billie, for you Riverdale fans, I bring you once again Camila Mendes for Secret Clinical Strength. All strength, no sweat. Fierce, feminine, no sweat. New Secret Essential Oils Antiperspirant. Where did we see this before? Oh yeah, in the other magazine which I purchased alongside this, Cosmopolitan with Lucy Hale, which will also be linked below. Just as I'm not a Billie Eilish fan, I'm certainly not a Riverdale fan. But there's one thing that both Billie and Camila, aka Veronica, have in common. They're both strangely and mysteriously sexy. Perplexingly sexy, even. Now, Billie's world. Billie Eilish's irresistible brand of dreamy rockabye anti-pop has made her into a new kind of hitmaker. Rob Hestel meets the 18-year-old superstar. What this article is, it's a thorough analysis and examination of Billie's upbringing, her childhood in Los Angeles, and her sudden rise to stardom, which may see no end, and how she and she alone is in complete control of every facet of it. As far as the photography goes, it will satisfy you to a T, because in quality and quantity, it certainly is provocative and certifiably satisfying. Take a look at this fan art here from somebody from Russia, commissioned for Vogue. Billie in her signature style, and on her t-shirt is the cover for the book The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty. If that's not fitting for her style of music, which you can't really categorize as one particular genre, then what is fitting of Billie Eilish? No labels whatsoever. At least that's what she would say. How about we classify her in a hybrid undercurrent? Because that's what her music offers. Alternate trap, alternate pop, goth trap, goth pop, whatever. By the way, this is not the complete finished article on Billie Eilish. The remainder of the article is saved for page 353, and I hate when magazines make us go all the way to the tail end of the issue to finish up the article. That's a pet peeve of mine. Another pet peeve, Billie Eilish not being more appreciative of her fans on social media. If you read the article, you'll kind of have a understanding as to why, but still no excuse. The one thing I will say in defense of Billie Eilish is that her relationship with her fans, face to face, is one of the most refreshing examples of mutual admiration, fan love, idol love I have ever seen. Here are just a few examples.
Hey! Happy New Year! Hey, Billie! Billie!
I miss you. Yes, so
my finger frozen. I was trying to take mine.
I love you. Yeah. I know I look like 12. Shut up!
I told you, Brittany.
Oh my god. Oh, I didn't think you were gonna recognize me.
I told her.
Shut the
fuck up. Get the fuck out. You look cute in this way. Look at how much cases do. Oh. Are you good?
I'm so good. Nice to see you again.
You too.
I love you so much.
Hey, Billie.
It's Billie. Yeah, wait.
What in the fuck? Yes.
Billie, I flew from Ireland to see you today.
Bro, you're lying.
I swear. Can you not hear? Look at you.
Oh, so cute. You were on Ireland?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? I fucking love you! Billie, I was the first one. I love you so much.
So I gotta give you major props for that, Billie. Not even your mentor by osmosis, Justin Bieber, has that kind of love for his fans anymore. So I hope one day you'll come to your senses and realize that there's a vast majority of people who stand you on social media for the right reason. To make sure that your rise to stardom sees no definite end.
Hi Annie, it's Billie. I'm making this video to let you know how much I love you and care about you, and I just want to give you happy thoughts and good energy, I guess. I have only love for you from the bottom of my heart. I love you to pieces. You're gonna be okay, and that's all I can really say. I love you a lot. Just know I'm here. I'm there with you. I'm literally sitting next to you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Take care of yourself.
As far as this issue of Vogue goes, I don't know if this is going to be my second or third. I don't really take inventory on Vogue because I'm not a big Vogue person. And the first 40-something pages are all just fashion advertisements, which I could care less about, or couldn't care less about. But I'm awarding this issue a respectable 4 out of 5 claps. For anyone who has not taken a listen to Billie Eilish, this will be a rude awakening, as so indicated on the cover. Billie Eilish is a name for the history books, and luck of any ethnicity had nothing to do with it. Thanks for watching, and if at all possible, have a happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll catch you on the thrift side.